Welcome to Artrageous with Nate and the artists in your backyard. We not only want you to understand what came in the past, but we also want you to see what's happening now. So we're heading to Indianapolis, Indiana to see this amazing paper artist named Beatriz. She's taking a traditional paper art and making it her own. Let's check it out.
I have to create. I don't know how important it is, for anybody else, but I have to create to survive. I was born and raised in Brownsville, Texas, which is a border town on the outskirts of Mexico. Once I came here to Indianapolis, I studied at Herring School of Art and Design, and I did a lot of painting and ceramics and all kinds of different mediums, and I'm obviously, trying to find myself as an artist. And I just did not feel like I fit it. Just being from a Mexicano culture, it really inspires me to create art that is inspiring culturally. I really wanted to explore the possibilities of indigenous artwork from Mexico. The search that I found was the making of Papel Picado. I realized that Papel Picado was always and has always been a part of me. I really need to just re-evolve it and reintroduce it and just kind of take it as my own. I felt like I just really needed to push it to the limits and push myself to create something individual, something that was made out of me, something that represented me and my culture and the way I am. Sometimes I sketch, sometimes I don't. The majority of the time I don't. Everything is up here in my head. I am so different than what I used to be. I was always so afraid to mess up the paper. It's in the moment, and if I have an idea, I just go for it. When it doesn't work, I tear it up, I do it again, I do this and I do it. So it's all about the moment for me. As long as you create for your own, and if it means something to you, and if it makes you feel a certain way, fulfilled in a way, it's okay. It's okay if you want to paint, if you want to, whatever you want to do to make you feel whole. You will need a cutting mat or a piece of cardboard, your paper, scissors, and if you feel comfortable with an X-Acto knife, make sure that an adult is present, glue, and of course you will need the tissue paper. You're going to fold the paper so that you can trace the design onto the paper. And I will cut the circular shape. It's one of my favorite patterns. So go ahead and draw the actual design. Here I'm making a very, very basic picture of a house with pine trees and a sun. So cut always away from you and always make sure that you're very careful and you're always paying close attention to what you are doing. Make sure that you press the X-Acto knife down firmly on the paper over your design. Go over it several times if you like until it goes all the way down to the cutting mat and until you have a nice clean cut where you can remove the piece carefully. Once you have your figure and your design, turn the paper over to the opposite side where you are going to start placing a little bit of glue and glue your pieces of tissue paper. Remember that a little bit of glue goes a long way. And the tissue paper can be any color. The more colors, the more beautiful it will become. And you can even frame these and make them into fine art pieces.